Now, clearly, if this is how the police are going to investigate themselves, there needs to be some truly independent oversight on what they are doing.
Shocking audio has been released of two Gold Coast-based police officers making vulgar comments about a domestic violence victim. They attended the woman's home in May last year after responding to an incident and, days later, pocket-dialed that woman while talking about her.
I saw it on the body worn. Oh, she was naked. Yeah. Great. Thanks.
And I work on an adult sex line to make ends meet.
Thanks. Yeah, she's midnight.
The Queensland Police Service says the behaviour is not acceptable.
The officers were asked to sit down and reflect on their conduct and actually go back and think about how that conversation may have an impact on the person involved.
For more, we're joined by the woman's lawyer, James Traynor. Good morning to you. Is it enough that those officers were asked to go and reflect on their words?
Certainly that's not how we would expect the police to assess that kind of conduct. For one thing, they never contacted our victim to see what her expected outcome was for the complaint. They didn't ask for her version and they didn't ask how she felt about it. They also didn't send her any correspondence to tell her what the outcome of the matter was. Now that's obviously just to keep the matter quiet and hopefully it goes away whilst there is a Women's and Safety Task Force investigation underway. It's clearly an inappropriate...
I didn't think it was appropriate.
It's clearly an inappropriate disciplinary sanction. And I can certainly tell you that a lot of my criminal clients would be happy if they could just sit down and reflect on their conduct as an option.
James, how does she feel about it?
Nat, stop it.
She's obviously very upset. She is actually quite stoic, and that's why she wants this matter to come out. She has a very rational fear of police moving forward, though.
What does she want done about it?
She wants some exposure. She wants these things to be spoken about, and she'd like the veil of secrecy to be lifted off the Queensland Police. We've already had the findings of the domestic violence independent inquiry. Those recommendations, a lot of them haven't been implemented, but the key implementation, and one of the top four, was the Independent Integrity Unit. Now, clearly, if this is how the police are going to investigate themselves...
We have thoroughly investigated ourselves and found no wrongdoing.
There needs to be some truly independent oversight on what they are doing.
Is it true that the body cam vision was then circulated among officers?
Nat, stop it.
I don't have any information on that, but from the recording, it appears that they've gone back and had a viewing of that body-worn camera footage, obviously because she's naked, and that's where the comments have been derived from.
Right, okay. Well, thank you for explaining it. It's obviously a horrific incident. She is getting the exposure she needs, and our thoughts are with her today. Thank you, James.
Nat, stop it.